This is Mark's watching for Making the Cut, looking at a preview of Maryland versus Minnesota. Now, Maryland's trying to respond after a loss to Michigan. Minnesota, ironically enough, is coming off a win over Michigan. It was Michigan's first loss. So what do the Terps need to do? First of all, it's going to start on defense. How do you defend Marcus Carr? When you are defending him, you have to be cognizant of them going to Leon Roberts. They're big guys, 7-footer. This is not going to be the type of big man that Maryland has struggled with. Robbins is a stretch 5, stretch big. Maryland has had problems with bigs who tend to play down in the post. It does not make it easier for Maryland that this is a stretch big because they will run a lot of screen and roll at the top in order to make you make a decision. Do you not go with Marcus Carr or do you not go with Robbins? It's pick your poison type of deal. So Maryland needs to be cognizant of how they're going to defend that pick and pop that Minnesota likes to run. They'll also put Carr in screen and rolls with other guys, but most of the time you'll notice that they'll do it in the middle of the floor, giving Carr a lot of room to make the decision on how he wants to play that. Now, offensively, I think Maryland can be successful because Minnesota basically is a defense that tries to capitalize off your mistakes. They're not a shutdown defense. Yes, they have Gabe Kalsher. He is a good on-ball defender, but for the most part, they're not going to scare you defensively. So Maryland, who has made a lot of adjustments, especially at the point guard position. Mark Turgeon talked today about how even with Eric Ayala back, he wants Hakeem Hart really to be the ball handler when both of those guys are in, allowing Ayala to play off the ball. And that's been one of the underrated things that Maryland had to adjust to this year, which is that point guard position that Anthony Cowan had on lockdown for so many years. And the idea of moving Ayala on and off the ball, and Hart, who came in as a shooter, now and is kind of the primary ball handler. So Maryland will have a lot of things that they'll need to deal with against a Minnesota team that has been very, very good at home, but it's doable. My 3 keys. Hey, make Marcus Carr a volume shooter. Don't let the other guys get involved, especially Robbins, because once Robbins gets involved and he's in a trailer hitting that 3 or picking pops hitting threes, now the court has expanded from sideline to sideline, and that's going to be tough to defend. Second of all, control the boards. When Maryland, if they can control the boards and push out and get some easy baskets, they can play this team up and down. Maryland does not have to pull the ball out or run the clock. They can play them up and down. And third, Ayala has to deliver. He's coming off an injury. This is his second game back. Yes, Hakeem Hart has been good from 3. Aaron Wiggins has had some big games this year, but this is going to come down to Ayala being a big-time threat. If he can be a threat to Minnesota, then that opens up things for Hakeem Hart, Daryl Marcel, Aaron Wiggins. It opens up things for everyone else. Maryland's going to have to score to win this game. This is not going to be a game in the 50s. They're going to have to probably score somewhere in the 70s to beat Minnesota. Minnesota is very good offensively, but they're not overwhelming offensively. Maryland has a chance to get back on the road. They've already won a game at Wisconsin on the road. They've won a game at Illinois on the road. They have proven that they can beat top teams in this conference on the road. Saturday will yet be another chance to prove how tough this team can be.